Hej, cześć, siemanko, witam was wszystkich bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z gry Back to the Future, the game. Czyli jesteśmy dokładnie w tym samym miejscu, w tym samym miejscu co ostatnio, czyli w domu pani Edny Strickland, czy jakoś tak ona tam miała. I no, w Chińcach będzie to pokazane. No, Strickland. Więc jesteśmy właśnie w jej domciu. Jeszcze z nią nie rozmawialiśmy, więc może to zróbmy.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Tia.
Yes?
Więc zapytamy ją o to, kiedy zgubiła ten but.
Remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. When was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Okej. No to lecimy znowu po kolei, czyli oto
Wow, a
Speak Easy.
That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
No to gdzie było
Where
to
was it?
Speak Easy
That
całe?
speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
No to już było, więc lecimy z
What's all
dwójeczką.
these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out! Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I
No,
guess
jedziemy
somewhere in
dalej.
these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
No to ostatnie.
Doing some stargazing?
Oh, I set my sights on the lower things. Is that? Lieutenant! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
No i tyle.
Don't
Nie
let
ma
me keep you from your
nic,
business.
nie ma żadnej opcji więcej.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Ale baba nie ma co robić. A, fuck. No dobra, tego raczej nie dotknę, o ile dobrze pamiętam. Yep.
Don't touch those. My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Dobra. To weźmy
Mind
sobie
if
te
I take a
okularki.
look?
Go ahead, dear.
Jest beef.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at
Już
me.
na rok.
I'm far too old for you.
Okej. Dobra, teraz musimy ją wykurzyć z tego pokoju, więc...
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
No niestety, będziemy musieli coś tyknąć.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Jep. Ajajaj.
Papers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order. Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Ow! Get out! Get out! Get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
A jajko. Dobra. Udało nam się zdobyć dzień, datę i ogólnie gdzie mamy się udać, więc no, trzeba się przebrać. Co tam? A no tak. Zapomniałem.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Damy to.
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
No, niby ta.
Ready to go, Einstein?
W zasadzie możemy się przecież przenieść minutę po tym, jak żeśmy odjechali, więc dużo się nie zmieni.
Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor.
Włączamy.
Fluxy.
Flux.
Okay.
Stawiamy datę.
If Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
No to jadymy w przeszłość. No teraz tak, muszą się załadować wszystko, paliwo musi się tam przetworzyć. Okej, jadymy. No i ślady jak zwykle. No. Super moment na wejście, że tak powiem. Okej. A jeszcze strzela do nas, no super. Zadymiliśmy go trochę. Czyli chyba, no tak. Chowamy za jakimś tam billboardem. Jak zwykle, tak samo jak było w tym w filmie. I no idziemy z buta. Z piesełem. I dobra, wczytuje się pewnie miasto. Miasteczku. No, szybciej. Nie, żeby coś, nie. Mi tam czytanie nie przeszkadza, ale... Okej. Jeździliśmy do miejscu.
Where'd you go now, boy?
Ten pieseł po las. No, widać te spalone speakeasy. Jak to tam było? Tak. Jak jeszcze wpadnie pod koła, no to by było genialne. No dobra. No. Mamy kogoś, mamy znajomą twarz.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
Well, I'm not so big on bomb blasts.
Yes, but this bomb blasted a speakeasy, the very symbol of lawlessness and corruption. You're all for cleaning up the town, aren't you? Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
No.
No, not really.
That's the spirit. Destroy them with indifference. If we refuse to patronize their establishments and glorify their wicked exploits, they'll soon be exposed for the pathetic wretches they are. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Dobra. Sonny Crockett, Harry Callahan i Michael Corleone.
Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Tak, mamy naszą Ednę.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
Read my column? How sweet. I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better. Oh!
Einstein, no.
O,
Down,
pieseł.
boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc,
O,
I gotta
taki
find
słodki
Doc.
piesek. I ten. I, no. Będzie to na pieska, kurde, ten. Trzeba iść w stronę więzienia. Sterowanie piękne. Tak mówiąc trochę poza, jeszcze tak to... O, dobra, chyba będzie filmik. Jo.
Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan, right? But what?
Let's alert the authorities. Back to the time. Make a stand. Let's start to. Let's make a stand. Let's back. Może
Maybe try
to.
to tough it out. Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gunfire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a puffy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed.
Back
Why
in
don't I take
time.
the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc. You're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
O, właśnie,
Suppose
na
I
to
could just get
czekałem.
some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Ale fuck mind. How dajmy
How
drugie.
am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. What I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Dobra, to
Okay,
gdzie go
let's say I
znajdziemy?
go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Mhm.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
No dobra. Dowiedzieliśmy się, co mamy zrobić, więc idziemy do jakiegoś soup kitchen. Więc, no cóż, wchodzimy do środka. Bez zbędnego owijania w bawełnę. Zobaczymy, co się tutaj dzieje. Okej, nic się nie dzieje. Mamy kolejną znajomą twarz.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Okej, czyli teraz mamy zadzwonić. I poznaliśmy też przy okazji, tak kompletnie przy okazji, naszego dziadka, czyli jego dziadka, no, Martiego dziadka, o, tak może być lepiej. Dobra. Aha, tak BTW, jeszcze tak poza grą, to muszę powiedzieć, że kompul są inne let's playe. Haha, i tu cię mam! Są inne let's playe na YouTubie. Polskie nawet. Znalazłem parę polskich kompul let's play z Back to the Future. I jest tylko, no, są po prostu niedokończone, tylko są, nie wiem, tam po parę odcinków, nawet pierwszy epizod nie jest skończony, ale są, czyli nie byłeś pierwszy, nie byłeś pierwszy, tylko byłeś pierwszy ode mnie. Ale co nie zmienia faktu, że nie byłeś pierwszy na YouTubie. Jeśli chodzi o let's play polski. To zaznaczam polski. Bo angielskich na pewno jest dużo. A nawet jak nie gameplay, to jakiś... Czyli jak nie let's play, to jakiś gameplay czy coś. Dzwonimy.
Brown resident.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. May I say is calling?
A, okej.
Courthouse. Doc never told me you worked at the courthouse.
No dobra, dowiedzieliśmy się, że jest w ratuszu? Jakoś, tak mi się przynajmniej wydaje, że courthouse to ratusz. No okej. Wracamy do doktorka, powiem mu coś o z czego żeśmy się dowiedzieli. Dobra, no tutaj. Aha, i muszę się zgodzić, sterowanie jest do dupy. Tak, by to był.
Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Czyli jednak komputer, zgadzam się z tobą, że sterowanie jest do chrzanu. No tak.
So, according to the British guy on the phone, you're working at the courthouse.
Of course. In the summer of 31, my father made me work as a junior clerk.
That doesn't sound like any fun.
I hated every minute of it. My father was, strict. In any event, you should head over to the courthouse right away and introduce yourself to me.
What clerk?
What does a law clerk do anyway?
Horrible paper shuffling task, but that's unimportant. Get yourself to the courthouse and find me.
Okej, dobra, już idę.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the
Siedź.
best choice of words, Marty.
Okej, idziemy. Jakieś takie kurde. Są tak jakoś dziwnie laguje, czy coś kurde, nie wiem. No. Nie tu. No nie. Boże, idziesz tam gdzie chcę. Gdzie. Nie. Okej, nie. Świetnie. Klikam ten. Klikam A, idzie w ten. Idzie w prawo. Klikam D, idzie w lewo. No, genialnie. O to mi chodziło. Dobra, widzę, że już się naprawiło. Dobra, i...
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Papa, I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Okej, znaleźliśmy
Brown?
doktorka.
Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, each 2a multiplied by the inversion of h has to come out less than expectation.
Dobra, zagadajmy z nim.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What are you
What's this
doing?
important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party of the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
I've got something important
Come on,
for
Doc.
you. No dobra.
Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Więc... No, drugie.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Dobra, widzę, że nie dogadamy się z nim, więc no cóż. No dobra, nie będę tego przedłużał, więc po prostu zróbmy to, co mamy zrobić.
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Okej. Dobra. Już nie chciałem udawać, że nic nie wiem, bo przecież mówiłem wam, że wiem, więc no. Już nie będziemy tego przedłużać jakoś specjalnie.
Marty, how goes the escape plan?
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
multiplied by the inverse of A, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
To nie mogę tak od razu.
hang in there,
Dobra,
Doc.
idziemy. Idziemy z powrotem. Aha, i jeszcze jedno. Kompul. Kompul, niestety, muszę ci powiedzieć smutną prawdę. Znaczy, smutną wiadomość. Nie będę oglądał twojego let's playa.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Niestety nie będę mógł. No bo cóż, no. Sam
Maybe H
nagrywam,
equals
więc...
the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well,
No,
it's
dobra,
like
to-
this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
I need your rocketry. I really need your rocketry. I really need your rocketry.
Can
Okay.
I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Operation model. No,
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done. I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
no okej.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Okej. Więc mamy to, co potrzebujemy do tego, żeby zdobyć coś tam, żeby mieć to i żeby zdobyć to i tamto i to i tamto. Więc tak, mamy 32 minuty, nawet już 32,5 minuty. Więc no wypadałoby to skończyć już. Więc mam nadzieję, że odcinek wam się podobał. I no i co? I komentujcie, łapki, czyli tam łapki, kciuki w górę i no na razie trzymajcie się do następnego odcinka.